Hello, hello. I'm Vexx, and welcome back to Quest for Glory. So you want to be a hero. As you may recall, in our last video, we spoke with Mario the Chief Thief, who gave us some nice information about how the brigands are very much separate from the Thieves Guild, which is great because we don't want to anger the Thieves Guild. He also mentioned that anything we steal we can sell to a fence down in the guild hall. After that, we went and spoke with the Kata, who are kitty people in the Hero's Tale Inn, and Abdulladoo, the merchant who was robbed. He gave us a very little bit of information about the brigands. They seem to have a minotaur, which explains why they're so much stronger. And their leader seems to have a very high-pitched voice, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, as I mentioned at the end of our last video, I also did a bit of grinding for our stats. So why don't we check them out real quick. Whoa, as you can see, our strength's up at 37. Our intelligence is actually at 34. Agility 70. Vitality 48. Luck 47. Can't really raise our magic much because we don't have any spells. Did a very little bit of fighting, so weapon use and dodge both went up. And as you can see, our stealth is now maxed out. I also went to a archery place, a throwing target, which helped raise our throwing, and that tree that you saw just outside offers us absolutely no challenge anymore. Neither does the wall. You also notice that lock picking, or pick locks as it's called here, is at 83. If you'll remember, the last time I went and picked our nose, it killed us. Now, we delicately insert the lockpick into our left nostril, and we open it. We now have the keys to our brain. No wonder we're so dumb. Anyway, today, let's go in and talk with the healer to start with. Alright, we'll just knock on the door. We politely knock. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." Oh, there's the healer. The fragrances of herbs mingle with some rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Oh, lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. Oh, we're very new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I am always here. So much to do around here. Oh, look, there's that lizard bird thing. I guess she hasn't mentioned him, but he's the one that made the nest outside. The one we got that gold ring from. Now, we will give her that gold ring, but not quite yet. And you'll see why when we do give her the ring. Let's talk with her. Let's go. Are you healer? My name is Amelia Appleberry, but mostly I'm just known as the healer. I'll be happy to sell you some potions. I live here with my pet, Petrie. Or Peteri. I'm not quite sure. Stay still. Pet? Oh, that's my pet, Petrie. Petrosaur. He has a girlfriend, Tressa, with a nest in the oak outside my door. Cherry, I'm gonna call him Terry. Keeps me company and listens while I chatter as I work. Stay still. What's a petrosaur? They are a species of land lizard. I understand they can grow quite large in the south. Okay, I do not recall if we actually see any in the future games, but guess we'll find out as we go on playing.
You posted something about ring.
My ring is shaped in gold like a braid of the herbs atlas with entwined leaves. I don't know how I lost it. I hardly ever take it off.
What is reward for ring?
I will give 6 gold to the person who returns my ring. It was a gift when I graduated from the College of Healing. Ooh, so we can get some gold from her for this ring. Well, that'll be good when we give it to her. But she said something about
Potions they make good.
I make and sell healing potion, power potion, vega potion, and undead ergnot. Oh, we can ask her about all of them and even about magic. Let's start with,
What is healing potion?
this potion is used to heal damage and keep wounds from getting worse. It has gotten pretty dangerous around here, and a healing potion can be quite useful in serious situations.
What about vigor?
A vigor potion is used to revitalize yourself after vigorous exercise. It helps restore stamina.
Stamina?
Stamina is the measure of energy the body uses as you work or play. Well, basically, without stamina, we die. We can't do anything without stamina.
Okay, what is power potion?
Power potions restore the energy needed to cast spells. Oh, I wish he'd stay still. What about this?
Undead Ugnets.
Oh, you mean the undead urgent? It's used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies or floating spirits. It don't last long, so you should use it near where you are going to encounter such things.
Zombies do eat brains.
Oh, there are not many zombies in this land. Too damp, I suppose. There are some floating spirits, I've heard.
Floating spirits?
Oh, they're ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They are dangerous, so don't go near them unless you use the undead urgent first. Alright, let's see.
Do you know magic?
The skill to use my magic to create potions. I'm a bit proud about it. Not everyone can do it, you know. Alright, now she mentioned she pays for spell components. So let's ask her about them. I always need ingredients for making potions. Right now I need some of Arana's flowers, magic mushrooms, troll beard, and let me think. Oh yeah, cheetah claws. I'll be happy to pay you if you bring me some. I'll also buy back any empty flasks you have so that I can recycle them. Waste not, want not, after all. Or we can ask her about all of them. Okay, let's ask about...
Trolls have beards?
Oh, the trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day, and are so found, excuse my words, at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I will pay 2 healing potions for a bit of a troll.
You want flowers? They're pretty.
I use flowers from Irana's Beast to the north, and nearly all my potions, they have some of the magic of the place, even when they are dried. I'll pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers. A flask full of flowers. Not a handful of flowers, okay.
Irana's piece, I hear it's pretty.
Almost due north of here there's a meadow called Irana's Peace. It's a very magical area, and I understand that it's a place of safety. It is beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom. And it actually is due north of the healer's hut. We'll have to head there, because it sounds like a pretty nice place. Let's ask about these
Cheetah claws.
Oh, the cheetah looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you are a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I will pay you 5 silver for each claw.
You buy flask?
I will pay you 1 silver for each empty flask you bring me so I can use it for more potions. So, we definitely can't buy flasks from Casper and sell them to her.
You mentioned something about mandrake root. What is that?
Oh, mandrake root is used in a variety of spells, mostly for evil purposes. Mandrake must be pulled from a dead man's grave at midnight. The root is particularly powerful. Okay, what about the castle? You can see Spearbow Castle from my yard outside. The Baron lives there with only his guards for company, so I hear. Oh, we can talk about the Baron and his children. Why not?
Baron.
Oh, mine. He hasn't been the same since his son and daughter were taken from him.
Son, he got funny title.
He was such a dashing young man when he last rode off. Oh, he never returned.
What about daughter? She's supposed to be little girl.
Oh, the dear child. I can still picture her with her beautiful blonde hair, done up in bright. She was so sweet. It's hard to believe she's gone. What about...
The brigands are bad.
Oh, those brutes. I'm always having to heal someone they beaten up and robbed. I hate thieves. Oh, what about the
farmer? He's hurt?
Would you believe those farmers almost killed him a while back? Fortunately, their leader made them bring Handrock here where I could heal him. Oh, that's kind of weird. Sounds like the leader is somewhat noble.
What about their leader?
I heard the brigand leader ordering those nasty men to bring Handrock here after they hurt him, so I gave them all a good schooling, as you can imagine. Huh. So, it's kind of interesting that this brigand leader sounds rather noble. Anyway, this ring is probably hers. Did find it outside her house. She'll stay still, we can give it to her. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 gold and 2 healing potions for your reward. Oh, no. You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. Now you see why I gave the ring last. Anyway, now we are 6 silver richer. Let's take a look at our purse. We have 6 whole silver and 6 gold and 25 silver. We're not exactly wealthy. Well, let's head up to the castle now. Oh, look at that very important music. Let's talk with this guard up here. He can talk about all sorts of things.
Hey, big man, I'm Vexx.
My name is called the Big Nose.
Dude, whose castle?
This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg.
What you do?
The stable keeper could use a strong person to help him clean out the stables. But I'm not smart or strong or... you go do it. It does not pay much, but it is good, honest work. If you would like to take the job, come on in. Okay.
Do you have horses?
Cleaning up after the horse is a good way to build up your muscles.
Baron!
My lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter. Oh, he's got a whole bunch about this. Let's ask about
what's his loose?
10 years ago, the Baron's daughter Elsa was stolen away by magic. 5 years back, the Baronet Bernard von Spielberg went on a hunt from which he did not return. This was all clearly part of Baba Yaga's case.
Let's talk about Elsa.
Elsa von Spielberg was a lovely young child with braided blonde hair and bright blue eyes like her mother, the Baroness, used to have. A large winged creature flew over the castle walls, grabbed Elsa, and vanished before the guards could fire upon it. We searched everywhere for her. Oh, but to no avail. Even the jester Yorick joined the search for her. The Baron sent a troop of guards to storm Baba Yaga's hut, but I think their skulls sit atop her fence. Elsa von Spielberg would be about 18 now. Oh, okay. Whoa, he's got a lot to say, doesn't he?
Hard I hear it on legs.
Baba Yaga has a hut to the northwest. It is a very dangerous place, and many baronial guards have been lost there.
Baroness?
The Baroness died soon after the birth of her daughter. The Baron still mourns her 18 years later.
What is Yorick?
He was a very jolly fool who loved to laugh. He was devoted to Elsa, and he swore he would not return until Elsa was safe. Oh, well, that's dedication for you.
Baba Yaga.
A powerful ogress is the cause of all the Baron's misfortune. She's a vile creature who knows much magic.
Who cares?
The Baron ordered Baba Yaga to leave, and she first cursed the graveyard. When he then sent the baronial guards after her, only their captain returned to the castle. The captain spoke these words: "Hear me, O mighty Baron. Thou hast angered me, and thus you are cursed. All that you value shall you lose. All that you treasure shall be taken from you." He said it in a strange voice, he did. The captain then dissolved in a pool of sticky blackness. It's kind of gross.
She has hot why?
Oh, he just says the same thing about the hut as he said earlier. Alright. Oh, we can still go on about. Okay.
Bernard.
The Bernard von Spielberg was a proud young man, and he had the black hair and eyes of his father, the Baron. He rode off one morning, and his horse returned without him. The horse had been raked by the claws of some large animal, and it wasn't me. There is still a reward offered for the safe return of the Baronet, but I fear he's dead. He might be dead.
Their reward?
Oh yeah, there's still a reward for the safe return of the Baronet and Elsa von Spielberg. 50 gold for each. For the capture or death of the brigand warlock, there's a reward of another 50. For the capture or death of the brigand leader, there's a reward of 50 gold and the title of Hero of Spielberg. Oh wow, so that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 200 gold at least.
I'm a hero.
Hero of the Realm of Spielberg is a title of respect and honor. A true hero can release this land from its curse using his intelligence and courage. You are out of luck, my friend. Okay, let's ask about
Baba Yaga.
Oh, we already asked about that. Asked about those. What about
Curse.
The Baron ordered Baba Yaga to leave, and she first cursed the graveyard. But I already told you this, boy. Alright, now I talked about all these. Let's talk about
Guards.
the Baron von Spielberg lost most of his guards to defeat Baba Yaga. Okay, that's all. Oh, let's talk about
Valley.
Spielberg Valley was once a prosperous and peaceful place Before the Baron lost his family, now the Baron will not leave his castle and does not know the ruin his land has come to.
Monsters.
There are many foul creatures stuck in the forest since the Baron has too few guards to protect the valley from them.
You said there's a graveyard.
Baba Yaga cursed the graveyard such that the dead cannot rest at night. One cannot go near the graveyard after dark without risking his own death, unless one uses protection.
Protection?
There is an Ogret which you can purchase from the healer, which protects against the dead that walk by night. That's pretty cool. He's probably going to say the same thing about Baba Yaga. Let's ask about
Brigands.
the brigands. There are now too few guards to take out the brigands, which rob all people and drive away the traders. They hide somewhere near the edge of the valley. The brigands are protected by a magic user, and they have a shrewd new leader.
Brigand leader?
The leader of the brigands must be a good strategist. He has organized and led many raids which result in much treasure and little loss on the part of the brigands. Without their leader, the brigands would soon flee.
You said he's got warlock.
Not much is known about him, but he seems to use more magic potions and powders than spells. Doesn't sound like much of a wizard or warlock then. But he did mention that
Brigands have treasure?
many merchants have been robbed by the brigands. There's a merchant in town who could tell you more about his robbery. Okay, I think, yeah, he's probably just going to mention all the rewards we can get. So let's go inside real quick. Just a minute while I open the gate.
Thanks, Carl. Oh, you can open. Where's it going? Okay.
Now let's take a quick gander over here. I believe the stable's over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Here's the stable. Now if you remember, they mentioned it could help build muscle. Oh, I guess by talking to people, it helps raise our intelligence. Somehow our health. Oh, now I remember. The reason our health is so low is because I did go do a little bit of fighting. Not a lot, but we're not very good with our weapon or dodging, as you can plainly see. And I'm not great at fighting in this game. But this will help us build some muscle and get us a little bit more money. You looking for some work?
Yeah, I like work.
Good. Come in here and take a rake. Anyway, I thought I'd show this off at least once. Probably do this a few times off camera, just to get us a little bit more stats. I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. Oh. Whew. That was hard work. Okay, come over here. Stableman hands you some coins and says, "Now you're 5 silvers richer." Oh boy. As you can see, that did raise our strength and our vitality a little bit. I believe they determine a little bit of our health and definitely our stamina, which never hurts for both to be higher. Let's see about see if we can't do anything about talking to the, oh my castle.
This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg.
Daughter.
The Baron's daughter has been gone for years.
What's your name?
I am Pierre. Let's talk about the barracks.
The barracks are off to my right. You have no business going there.
Did you know you have a bald spot?
Don't get me mad. I'm not talking to you. Okay. What about this guy? What's his name? I am Frederick. Bald Spot. Pierre's very proud of his mustache, but don't mention his blind spot. Bald Spot. Baron! No one enters the castle without the Baron's permission. The Baron sees no one. Okay, so we're not going into the see the Baron at all. Let's go over here. This is probably the barracks. I'm not here to answer your stupid questions. Go talk to Carl the gatekeeper. He talks to anyone about almost anything. What time of day is it? Oh, it's only mid-afternoon. Oh, we're not gonna get... Oh, why am I on talk? Alright. Now, close the gates. Now remember, we could only do that thing about the... with the stables once a day. Well, how much money do we have now? Oh, we're at 6. Didn't he say he only gave us 5 silver? Looks like he gave us 25 silver. I'm not going to complain. He gave us monies. Actually, didn't they say we could buy stuff from the healer? Come on in. Well, what can I do for you this time? Stay still so I can access my bar. Okay, let's see what we can buy from her. We got a stamina, healing, and the... Oh my! Undead potion for 100 silvers. Well, we're probably going to need them eventually, so, well, we'll have to come back. Anyway, I think I will quickly... Oh, who's this guy? Let's talk to him. What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might be able to have a bit of info you can use. Ooh, he's an info dealer. Let's see. Let's give him 1 silver. For another silver, I can tell you about a way you can find the Baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So, if you want some information, hand me some cash. No, we already gave you 1 silver. So, if you want a good time, try the Dragon's Breath at the bar. Okay, we've gotten conflicting information about that now, haven't we? See, I wanted to show you this. This is the archery place where I ground up our throwing skill. I might come back later again off camera to show you that a little bit higher. Or to get that a bit higher, I should say. Yes, every time we come into town, he's going to make that awkward pose. Alright, after 60 minutes of rest, we feel a bit better. Oop, I wanted to check the time of day. Sunset approaches. Can we rest again? Dang it. Alright. I think I will end the video right here. However, when I come back, I'm going to try and make it so it is nighttime. That way, we can do a little bit of thieving. And, well, that's what we do. This way we'll have a bit of money which we can use to buy things. Maybe some magic to get our magic up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day.